Hello guys, welcome back to my channel. My name is Daniela and today I have another charity shop book haul for you guys. So I'm just going to jump straight in and show you what I got. First up we have Ugly Love by Colleen Hoover. I have been looking for this book for a while. I finally found it. I think I paid 50p or £1 for this one. Wasn't expensive. Super happy with that purchase. Colleen Hoover tends to write novels that are within the romance section, but her adult ones tend to have some kind of twist, or they won't be happy-go-lucky like a normal romance. There will be like sad elements. I really enjoy Colleen Hoover's books. I have inhaled every single one that I have read so far. I'm super excited to read this one too. Next up, I picked up Half Wild by Sally Green. This has just been made into a TV series, I think on Netflix. I want to read the books before watching the series. I think I have Half Bad and Half Wild, and I think there's 2 other books in this series that I need to pick up, so I'll be keeping an eye out for those. Cannot remember how much I paid for this. Again, probably like £1 or £2 maybe. Next up I have Under a Dancing Star by Laura Wood. I have no idea what this is, so I'm assuming this is one that I liked the sound of when I read the synopsis. Also probably attracted to the cover because it's all lovely gold foiling. But this one says, in 1930s England, Bee's parents want her married off to keep the family estate alive, but she longs for adventure. A golden summer in Italy with her bohemian uncle opens up a whole world, which includes Ben, a handsome, infuriating artist. Sparks fly between the quick-witted pair until one night, under the stars, a challenge is set. Can they put aside their teasing and have the perfect summer romance? There is only one rule. They absolutely must not fall in love. So I can see why I picked this up. It sounds like a really fun little romance. I think I probably paid 50p or £1 for this because I only really buy books that I'm not aware of if they're cheap. Next up, I finally found a copy of The Priory of the Orange Tree by Samantha Shannon. It's in very good condition. I assume it's only been read once. The spine does have a crack down the middle, but that is to be expected with a chunky book like this. All I know about this is it's fantasy. I think there's a sapphic romance and there should be dragons. I have heard there's not enough dragons, but I think there are still dragons. This one cost me £3.99. Next up, I picked up a copy of The Bane Chronicles. This is part of the Immortal Instruments, the Shadowhunters world. I'm not sure where this comes in or when this should be read. I'll need to look it up. I think I probably only paid like £1 for this book. I don't think it cost me much at all. I have all of the Immortal Instruments and I have the other series that she has written. I think I'm just missing the stories like this one, and I think there might be a couple of others. Next up, another one I was super happy to pick up. I found Waterfall by Lauren Kay. This is a duology. One of them is called Waterfall, and I managed to pick that one up in a charity shop for 50p. They didn't seem to have the other book. I think it was a book 2, so I was like, why don't they have book 1? Anyway, probably about 6 months after I picked up that book in this charity shop, we had gone back to the same charity shop, and they must have just had it in the back. Why they don't put books out together, I will never understand. But 6 months down the line, they finally put this one out on the shelves, and so I managed to get Teardrop, which is the other one in the duology. Lauren Kay is the author of the Fallen series, and I'm still missing one from that. It's the one with the guy on the front. I think it's like the last one. I haven't found it yet. But anyway, I paid 50p for this. I absolutely forgot that I had found this and picked this one up. I got Horrid by Katrina Leno. I just love the cover on this. I love anything where it's like a face and flowers. Those books always just look so cool. This one says, Jane's fingers were numb. Was she ready to admit now that she believed in ... The word was still so hard to say. It was silly and childish. It was white sheets with eye holes cut out and grainy pictures of disembodied heads and bumps in the night when you're home alone, all tucked in bed and frozen with fear. Ghost. I don't really know anything about this. It's a spooky one. I think it's YA. I assume it's about ghosts. And I paid £3.49 for this. Next up, I picked up a copy of Seize the Night by Sherilyn Kenyon. This one cost me 50p. It's a Dark Hunter novel. I do not know what number of a series this is. I don't know how many I have in this series. I don't think it's much. These are smutty paranormal romances, I think. I'm not sure. But that's what I believe it to be, and that's why I picked it up. Next, I picked up a full series by Rachel Vincent. This is a Shifter series. I have heard good things about it. I've seen these books in the shop so many times, but they've never had the full set, and I wasn't sure like how popular they are, how out there they are, as in like, will I even be able to find the full set if I start picking them up bit by bit? I finally found the full set all together, and so I decided to pick them up. It says 50p on the front and £1 on the back. I am not sure which of those I paid, but either way, this was either £3 or £6 for a full series, so I'm super happy with that. Next up, I found a copy of The Binding by Bridget Collins. Now, I almost did not pick this up because I had it in my head that I had it, but I did not. I have the hardback edition of The Betrayals, but I didn't have the hardback edition of The Binding, and I found it, and it was 50p. I did have a last minute brainwave, like, wait, no, hang on a minute. I don't have that. I am going to pick that up. And it is the lovely cover with the end papers and the beautiful foiling on the book. Oh, gorgeous. Super, super happy with that. And 50p. 50p. We also found a hardback version of Crossroads of Twilight by Robert Jordan, which is book 10 of The Wheel of Time. I'm pretty sure this was the last one that we needed in this series. I think we have the whole set now. Glorious. And we got it in a hardback. Fantastic. I don't think we paid much for this. I'm pretty sure we got it from an independent bookshop, a second-hand bookshop that we go to, and I think it was probably a couple of quid, maybe slightly less. Next up, I found a hidden cover edition of Legendary by Stephanie Garber. This is the second book in the Caraval. Second book in the Caraval series, and it has the under dust jacket hidden cover. I would love to get the whole set of these in hardcover. I really enjoyed the Caraval series. I gave the first book 3 stars, second book 4 stars, and third book 5 stars. They just got better as they went on, and yeah, super happy with this. Next up, we managed to pick up a copy of The Blood Mirror by Brent Weeks. This is a series that Andy is collecting, and it's number 4 in the Lightbringer series. I think we have 1 and 2 of this. This is number 4, so we still need 3. I don't know if there's more than that or not. We paid £2 for this. Finally, for this lovely fantasy haul, I found a copy of The Book of Dust by Philip Pullman. This is volume 1 in hardback. I already have volume 2 in hardback, so I was super happy to find this, and I did not know this had stuff underneath. It's got like this speckled gold on the front and the back, and a passage down the spine. I had no idea. I wonder if my other one has that. That is all the fantasy books that I managed to find in the charity shops. Let me know what you think. Have you read any of these? Are you interested in any of these? Did I introduce you to anything new that you might look for? Let me know. Have a chat with me in the comments. If you made it to the end of the video, please leave a dragon emoji because this is a fantasy book haul. And as always, if you enjoyed the video, please give it a big thumbs up and subscribe to the channel if you haven't already. And I will see you next time.